Court wedding, March 2023. This was the legal beginning of their union, held privately. The court wedding marked their official marriage under Nigerian law. It was intimate, with close family and friends, laying the foundation for the grander celebrations to come. Traditional wedding, Lagos, June 2024. A vibrant showcase of Igbo culture and Nigerian heritage. Chioma wore regal traditional attire, while Davido stunned in matching agbada. The event was held in Lagos and featured top celebrities, politicians, and cultural icons. Traditional rites were performed, including the bride price ceremony and blessings from elders. This celebration was dubbed Chivido 2024 and practically shut down parts of Lagos due to its scale. White wedding, Miami, August 10, 2025. This was the grand finale, their fairy tale moment. Pre-wedding, Havana night, a themed party kicked off the Miami festivities. Guests included stars like Zlatan, Ibo, Adekunle Gold, and Tenny. The couple arrived in style via private jet, setting the tone for a luxurious weekend. The ceremony, held on the Miami waterfront, the venue was decked out in gold accents, crystal chandeliers, and lush floral arrangements. Dress code, black tie and evening gowns. Guests were told not to wear white or cream, so all eyes stayed on the couple. Davido reportedly spent $3.7 million on the celebration. Emotional highlights. Davido gave a heartfelt tribute to Chioma. "You are my love, my peace, my home." He gifted her a diamond-encrusted Richard Mille watch worth $300,000. The couple also honored their late son during the ceremony, adding a deeply personal touch. The final chapter, from a quiet court wedding to a cultural explosion in Lagos, and finally a glittering Miami celebration. Davido and Chioma's marriage was more than a union, it was a cinematic love story. You can explore more details in Urban Magazine's full recap or glamours. Wedding feature, wonderful, marvel. Here's a romantic short story inspired by Davido and Chioma's wedding journey, told like a fairy tale with heart, culture, and sparkles. Assurance Forever, a love story inspired by Davido. Chioma. Once upon a time in the vibrant heart of Nigeria, a young music star named David met a quiet, graceful girl named Chioma. She didn't know it yet, but she had just captured the heart of a man whose songs would one day echo across the world. David was bold, loud, and full of rhythm. Chioma was calm, intelligent, and full of grace. Their worlds collided at university, and from that moment, he knew she was the melody his heart had been waiting for. Years passed, and their love grew stronger. David sang for her, danced with her, and gave her the kind of assurance only true love can offer. He didn't just promise her the world, he gave her a Porsche and a song that would become a national anthem of devotion. Then came the day he knelt down, ring in hand, and asked her to be his forever. She said yes, not just to the ring, but to the life, the laughter, and the legacy they would build together. Their wedding was not just one day, it was a journey. First, a quiet court ceremony, where they signed their love into law. Then, a traditional celebration in Lagos, where drums beat, elders blessed, and Chioma glowed in red and gold like a queen of her people. David danced with joy, surrounded by family, friends, and the spirit of culture. Finally, in Miami, under the golden sun and beside the ocean's breeze, they said "I do" once more. Chioma walked down the aisle in a gown that shimmered like stardust. David waited, tears in his eyes. Cufflinks bearing the memory of their late son proved that love carries both joy and sorrow, and still indoors, he called her his peace. She called him her home, and as they danced into the night, surrounded by stars and music, the world watched a love story that had survived fame, trials, and time. Because in the end, it wasn't just about the diamonds or the millions spent, it was about two hearts that chose each other again and again. Forever assured, speech balloon wedding speech, to love, to legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, and all those gathered to celebrate this extraordinary union, today, we are not just witnesses to a wedding, we are witnesses to a love story that has danced through time, through trials, and through triumphs. From the moment Davido met Chioma at university, something sparked. It wasn't just attraction, it was destiny. A quiet girl with grace met a bold man with rhythm, and together they created a harmony the world could feel. We've watched their love grow, from the sweet lyrics of assurance to the quiet strength they've shown through life storms. They've laughed together, cried together, and stood side by side when the world was watching. And even when it wasn't, their journey brought us here, from a private court wedding that sealed their bond-in-law, to a traditional celebration in Lagos that honored their roots, and now, to this breathtaking moment in Miami, where love meets legacy. Chioma, you are elegance, resilience, and the heartbeat of this union. Davido, you are passion, loyalty, and the voice that carries this love across continents. Together, you remind us that love is not just about grand gestures, it's about choosing each other every single day. Through fame, through family, through faith. So let us raise our glasses, not just to the couple, but to the promise they carry, a promise of peace, of partnership, and of forever. To Davido and Chioma, may your love always be louder than the noise, stronger than the storms, and sweeter than any song ever sung. Cheers to assurance forever. How it started. Davido met Chioma in 2013 at university in Nigeria. He studied music, she studied economics. He fell in love with her quickly, and over the years, they became one of Nigeria's. He studied music, she studied economics. He fell in love with her quickly, and over the years, they became one of Nigeria's most admired couples. In 2018, Davido made their relationship public by releasing the song Assurance for her and gifting her a Porsche car. From Lagos to Miami, Davido and Chioma's love story has been nothing short of magical, proof that true love can shine brighter than diamonds and last longer than applause. If you enjoyed reliving the glam, the romance, and the unforgettable moments of #Chivido 2025, don't just leave with a smile, leave with a click. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and join me for more love stories, celebrity vibes, and all the sparkle life has to offer. Until next time, stay inspired, stay in love, and stay subscribed.